Hey, well, I'm gonna make a video here on my snowblower I just picked up. It's a MTD 20-inch, 5 horsepower, single stage snowblower. I picked it up for 150 bucks off a guy here, and everything seemed pretty good when I picked it up. But the more I used it, the more I realized something wasn't quite right. So I had a closer look into things, and I found that there was a bad bearing in this unit here. But so I went ahead and I took it all apart. I'll show you the bearing. Here's the bearing. It's what I think they call is a surface mount bearing. There might be another term for it. Anyways, this is the bad bearing. I tried to save it by putting a little bit of grease in there. Kind of hard to tell the size here, but this is 2 inches across, and the diameter of the shaft is 3/4 inch. So anyways, this is bad. It was making all kinds of noise. I didn't actually use it yet after I put the grease in it. I just decided to go buy the new bearing, which is this one right here. I almost didn't buy the new bearing. I was cringing when they told me the price of this bearing, which was a discontinued bearing that they brought back into production, I guess a few years ago. I'm not too sure. Anyways, this bearing they told me was $168 in town. My jaw, of course, hit the floor, and I then asked them if that was for 10 of them. So no, unfortunately it's for the one. So anyways, they did give me a discount price of $122 before tax, which ended up being $138, all said and done. So here we are with the new bearing. I decided also to go ahead and buy this bearing for $138 since I bought this snowblower right here for $150, which is solid. There's no rust. Whoever had this before obviously stored it indoors. They took really good care of it. It is old. It's from 1983, but it is a small snowblower. But I'm hoping it's going to pack a lot of punch. And from the times that I have used it, there's 3 or 4 times that I did blow snow with it. It did perform very well. Forward and reverse, turtle and rabbit. It has a handle to turn the auger. And there, in this hole, is where the bearing is going to go. And then it attaches to this chain, which moves this auger. Yeah, so it's a really simple machine. I'm really happy with it. It's actually replacing this guy right here, which is also a single stage snowblower, Mastercraft, 21 inch. It was in rough shape when I got it. I think I paid 60 bucks for the thing because it was falling apart. So I put a couple hours of work into it. I fixed the tires. Or the wheels there, they were kind of binding against the side. The main axle, I guess you want to call it, had broken away. The weld had broken, so I re-welded that. I also did a modification here. I don't know if you can see it. I put little skis, Teflon skis. They're that blue thing. Right here. There's a little ski on both sides, and that makes a heck of a difference when you're trying to push this it's not a self-driving snowblower. It's manual push, so it makes it a lot easier, especially when you are pushing along a sidewalk and you hit an edge. There's not really too much of that anymore. But it works pretty good, but I wanted something a little bit better, and I was looking for one of these, and here we go. one came along. So I'm gonna fix this thing up. I wish I had a before video to show you of how it worked, but you know what? It worked well even with that bearing. It just sounded horrible. So I don't think I'm going to see too much of a performance improvement other than it sounding a lot quieter than it was. So here it is, and I'll getting a little bit blurry there on the picture. But anyways, we're going to get to it here, put this thing together, and I'll make a video of me blowing snow.